Hello friends, welcome to our channel Predictive Principles of Vedic Astrology, committed to help you in understanding and applying the core principles of Vedic Astrology. This is the fourth video in the series Significations of the 12 Houses. Today we are going to discuss about the significations of the fourth house, also known as the Sukha Bhava or Mātṛ Bhava in Vedic Astrology. The main theme of the fourth house consists of the people, places, and objects that bring us comfort, relaxation, and joy. The topics to be covered in this video are the following: meanings of different Sanskrit names used for the fourth house, core significations of the fourth house, significations pertaining to the identity of the native, significations pertaining to the surroundings of the native, the moon as the primary significator of the fourth house, Mercury, the secondary significator of the fourth house, and lastly, the conclusion, including tips for birth chart interpretation. Generally, the fourth house is known as Sukha Bhava or Mātṛ Bhava in the classical texts of Vedic astrology. There are many other names that are used to represent this house. Here we summarize all these names so that we can develop a better insight regarding the significance of this house. Hṛdaya, implying the heart or the seat of feelings, is used to represent the fourth house. Manas, meaning the mind or the seat of thoughts and imaginations, also denote this house. The fourth house is also known by Mātṛ Bhava, implying the mother. Bandhu or Mitra, denoting friends or supportive relatives, are also used for representing this house. The Sanskrit word Patala, which means the nether world, is synonymously used for the fourth house. In actual practice, the fourth house is associated with everything obtained from the regions below the surface of Mother Earth, as for example, various minerals, stones, gems, ores, fossil fuels, etc. All the words denoting water in Sanskrit, namely Jala, Ambu, Payaha, or Udaka, are used to represent this house. Turya or Turiya, meaning the fourth one, is another name for the same house. Yana or Vāhana, the Sanskrit words for vehicles and carriage, are the synonyms for the fourth house. Ratha, implying chariot, is also used to denote this house. The word Gṛha, meaning house, residence, or home, is another name used for the same. The fourth house is also known as the house of Sukha, that is, comfort. Hence, the very names associated with the fourth house show that this house represents our heart, mind, mother, friends, object under the earth's surface, water, vehicles, home, and comfort. If you find this video interesting, please don't forget to like it and share with your friends. Let's come to the next topic, the core significations of the fourth house. One of the cardinal attributes of this house is comfort and happiness. Friends and the supportive relatives constitute another important signification of this house. Being named as the Mātṛ Bhava, it governs our destiny regarding maternal affection and care, and also the welfare of the mother. Many of our material assets, like landed property, real estate, cars, etc., are indicated by the fourth house. According to the text Phaladipika, the fourth house governs maternal uncle, sister's children, articles related to luxurious lifestyle like perfumes, clothes, ornaments, etc., livestock, and water, river, bridges, etc. Classical texts like Sarvartha Chintamani include heart, shoulder, underground water, enjoyment of luxurious lifestyle, and prospects of self-development among the core attributes of the fourth house. Being a significator of the heart and the mind, the fourth house also defines our character. The emotional attribute of this house is faith and trust. It also governs the inborn capacity to get a clue about the place where the stolen articles are hidden. When the fourth house indicates a pure mind, it can make the native inclined towards digging tanks and wells for the public use or for performing religious rites, undertaking of sacred installation of places of worship and deities are also attributed to this house. Promoting the spiritual and religious knowledge through books and scriptures is another signification of this house. While the territory, land, and house belong to the core significations, a specially fortified fourth house can give the native the opportunity to enter into a new house. The various sources and symbols of abundance represented by this house are palace, vehicles drawn by men, boats and similar conveyances, paternal or ancestral property, securing and keeping safe one's earnings, abundance of crops from wetlands, buffaloes, cows and bulls, horses and intoxicated elephants, wealth, victory, clothes, drink, milk, food like that of the gods, enjoyment of perfumes and spices, that is, the luxury items, sculpture, garden, or pleasurable places. The negative traits of this house include false allegations or false words and loss of one's own house, which can manifest when the fourth house is afflicted. While the mother, friends, and relatives in general form the core significations of the fourth house, it also represents the relatives on the mother's side in particular, along with father, wife, and community. A strong fourth house can indicate good reputation in the society and among the peers. The capacity of hard work, agriculture, and the art of sculpting are also important professional traits of this house. Other important significations include travels, oil massage, small well, miraculously efficient medicine, mandapa or pavilion for auspicious occasions, and ant hill. If you find this video helpful, please like this and share with your friends and peers. The primary significator planet associated with the fourth house is the Moon. In our video series on the basic significations of planets, we have discussed what the Moon signifies in the context of Vedic astrology. The viewers are requested to refer to the video for a better understanding of why this planet is assigned as the significator of the fourth house. The comfort and happiness offered by the fourth house can only be experienced with a poised mind, which is the attribute of the moon. The mildness and rest offered by the moon enhances the comfort attribute of the fourth house. The care and nourishment offered by the moon is manifested in the mother's affection and mother's welfare, which is in turn the attribute of the fourth house. Other traits that are common to both the moon and the fourth house include agriculture, crops, livestock like cows, milk, drink, food, clothes, fragrance, water, and water bodies. The complementary traits of the moon and the fourth house can strengthen each other. Contentment, the lunar attribute, fortifies the level of happiness in our lives. The physical health offered by the moon is an integral part of our comfort, which is a fourth house attribute. Reputation attributed by the fourth house can lead to glory, which is signified by the moon. Let us know in the comment which complementary and common attributes between the moon and the fourth house do you find markedly manifested in your life in correlation with your birth chart. The secondary significator planet associated with the fourth house is Mercury. In our video series on the basic significations of planets, we have discussed what Mercury signifies in the context of Vedic astrology. The viewers are requested to refer to that video for a better understanding of why Mercury is also the significator of the fourth house. In this picture, we may not find much similarities between the Mercurian traits and those of the fourth house, but some of the intrinsic qualities of Mercury can be found to be helpful for the expression of the fourth house significations. The salutation verse of Mercury addresses him as Saumya Gunopetam, implying the one endowed with soothing and auspicious qualities. These intrinsic qualities support deriving comfort and happiness, characterized by the fourth house. Mercury's Vaishya Varna, denoting the producer and the trader community of the society, is favorable for the growth of movable and immovable assets represented by the fourth house. The significations that are common to both the fourth house and Mercury include friends, relations, sisters, children, and maternal uncle. There exists very close connection between the significations of the fourth house and those of Mercury through their complementary traits. For example, medicine, which is the trait of the fourth house, complements the Mercurian trait physician. The learning capacity of Mercury complements education, a trait of the fourth house. Erudition, represented by Mercury, supports the propagation of religious texts and scriptures, signified by the fourth house. Art of sculpting, denoted by the fourth house, gets strengthened by the skill of mechanical arts, governed by Mercury. Mercury denotes laughter and the places of recreation, which complement comfort, happiness, and garden or pleasurable places, represented by the fourth house. Please share with us in the comment section which common and complementary traits of the fourth house and Mercury do you find most significantly manifested in your chart that resonates with your life. In summary, we can say that the fourth house is connected with its significator planets, namely the Moon and Mercury, through an intricate network of multidimensional significations associated with each of them. The fourth house can point towards various possibilities in the birth chart of a native, depending upon the position, strength, aspect, and afflictions on this house, its sign lord, and the significator planets. Let's try to find out such possibilities in the light of their individual significations. The spiritual practice through deep meditation can be the combined effect of the favorable moon, signifying emotions, Mercury signifying meditation, and the fourth house signifying the mind and the heart together. The Moon and Mercury, both representing wealth, can result in material prosperity and growth, when the fourth house and its lord are also favorably placed along with those planets. The combined effects of the Moon, Mercury, and the fourth house should determine the depths of emotional bonding of the native with his mother, friends, and relatives. Can you anticipate some more possible outcomes based on the respective significations of the fourth house, the Moon, and Mercury combined together? Please comment and help us to delve deeper into the subject. In the context of professional pursuits also, the combined influence of the fourth house, the Moon, and Mercury can play a significant role. Beauty, gentleness, and oil massage, denoted by the Moon, Mercury, and the fourth house, respectively, can point towards professions related to wellness and beauty. The professions related to architecture and design can be indicated if beauty, art, and sculpting, represented by the Moon, Mercury, and the fourth house respectively, are strongly expressed in the birth chart. Similarly, the nourishing capacity of the Moon, the physician trait of Mercury, and the medicine signification of the fourth house may combine to indicate a professional bent towards healthcare sector. Education, especially the children's education, can be strongly indicated as the field of one's profession if the nurturing skill of the Moon, learning of Mercury, and education represented by the fourth house are found to manifest strongly in the birth chart. Can you relate your professional field with the fourth house and its significators, namely the Moon and Mercury? Please share your observation in the comment. All these concepts discussed here are rooted in various classical Jyotisha texts. New students are encouraged to refer to them for deeper study. The fourth house signifies our happiness. It determines our joy, relaxation, rest, support. The combined influence of the fourth house, its sign lord, and its significators, namely the Moon and Mercury, provide us with the complete picture of all these traits of the native. With this, we complete the video on the significations of the fourth house. For more videos on the fundamental concepts of Vedic astrology, please subscribe our channel, Predictive Principles of Vedic Astrology. If you find this video interesting, please like this video and share it with your friends and peers. Thank you for your kind attention.